Hi everybody, this is Ludens, aka Dorothy Toto22 at myspace.com. I'm going to go ahead and discuss these Ludens cough drop ads and how they're used to communicate different ideas and messages between Ludens. Sorry that it took me so long to get to these videos, but this stuff is like common knowledge to me, so I find it hard to motivate myself to discuss it. But here we go. I'll start here. This reference here, Wild West Charlie, wherever you see Wild West in connected to these types of communications, this is a reference to Satan. And I'm going to try to show you guys where that Wild West reference comes from. Okay, right here in front of me I have a picture of a Masonic tracing board. And as you can see, the direction indicators have been changed. East has been placed up top. North is where the west would normally be. South is where the east would normally be. And west is here at the bottom where south would normally be. This west indicator is a reference to Satan. Okay. In some of my previous videos, I've discussed the Aztec calendar stone, and I'm going to show you guys now how this reference goes back even farther than this Masonic tracing board. Okay, if you've been following my discussions, then you know what I was talking about in relation to the eagle has landed phrase that was stated on Apollo 11 and its connections to this date 12/21/2012. I didn't go into it on my video, but I was hoping that you guys would be able to make this connection on your own just with the information that I provided. But if you look here, there's a longer count besides the 420. There's a longer count on this calendar as well. And you can see here 13 and the sign for eagle. It's a little picture of an eagle. That's another way that the Aztecs counted their time. So on 12/21/2012, you have 13 eagle as well. Okay, this is where the west indicator comes in reference to the eagle, according to the Aztec calendar stone. Okay, before me I have like a list of all the different these are actually gods that they worship, false gods. There's lots of them. There's 20 in all. And these fill this space here on the outside of this calendar round. Okay, that's what they actually use to indicate their days. There you've got the eagle god. Okay. Back to this sheet here. His name is Quattle. Or Quatley, sorry. Quatley. And all of these signs, they also have direction indicators, as you can see. North, south, west, east. Quatley the eagle, his direction indicator is west. Okay, so it's cut off on here, but I'll give you the link to this so you can see it for yourself. But his directional indicator is west. So that eagle tied into west, tied back into the 2012, and the eagle has landed. Tied back into the Masonic tracing board. That's Satan. So there we have it. So now we kind of know who we're talking about in this ad. It's important to identify things like who was what and stuff like that. So here we have Satan. That's the Wild West Charlie. And then the children, of course, you can look at those as the Ludens or followers of Satan. So the title of this ad is Wild West Charlie Bags a Mountain Lion, thanks to the Ludens cough drops. Of course, I don't really want to go too much into who the mountain lion is supposed to be, because it's a blasphemous reference, and I don't really want it coming out of my mouth, but you guys can make your own conclusions. Okay, starting out in this ad, the children are saying, look, it's a mountain lion. In other words, I'll just say that it's referencing a Christian. It makes me feel better, because I don't want to say who it really is referencing. So the little Satan worshipers say, look, a mountain lion. And then Wild West Charlie is saying, he'll kill the cattle. The cattle is representing the masses. That's the normal people. The mountain lion is attempting to commune with the normal people. Not necessarily kill them, but... And then Wild West Charlie is saying, shh, don't take, don't cough, kids. Take Ludens for luck. This is a reference as the Ludens cough drops actually being used as a identifier amongst the Ludens. Okay, and all these things that I'm discussing, there's multi-levels of meanings, but I'm just trying to keep it simple because this has to be brief since it's a YouTube video. But we can discuss this more if you guys want. Okay, once the kids are given this box of Ludens cough drops, Wild West Charlie captures this mountain lion. He says, remember, a cough can be real unlucky. Keep lucky with Ludens wild cherry cough drops. That's just, there's so many different meanings to that, but that's a reference to the Ludens using these cough drops as an identifier to identify themselves to each other and to anybody else who may be under the influences of Wild West Charlie. Now, discussing this ad was found on a website. I'll try to give you guys the links to that. And looking through some of the comments in the comment section, that provides even more insight as to the type of communications that these ads generate even to this day. I'll just go over two of the comments and kind of give my interpretation on who I think is communicating on this website itself. Okay. The first comment that really stuck out was somebody saying, will no one speak the truth? Has no one seen that Wild West Charlie, that's in quotation marks, dresses in pink and yellow and looks like Glenn Close? That's a joke, but they're like, obviously, the quotes are in the deceptively innocuously named speech bubbles to draw attention that the entire sick tableau is code and euphemism. This person obviously knows what's going on. And then the last statement is the most telling. We must act now before our red-blooded children themselves become curious about what sucking on Ludens and bagging mountain lions are really like. That's a very, very veiled message. Now that you guys know this information that I know, you can figure out what that's trying to say on your own. And then the last thing that I noticed too on this was somebody named Dev, D-E-V, said on August 11th, they speak in quotation marks because they know they're being watched. That's also somebody that's in the know. Just those two little observations. Hopefully I explained this thoroughly enough. It's still kind of early in the morning, you can tell by my voice. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask me. Thanks. Bye.